It is what it is. First time I play on CRT in a few weeks. It is what it is. Whatever.
Swap names here. Claire would not forgive me if it said that she was playing Link.
As she should not.
Yeah. Alright, there we go.
I think it's going to be very funny to watch the differences between this set and Claire's set with
Yeah,
Trent
I'm pretty
in terms
sure-
of how locked in she wants to be. I know she does not want to lose this. I think that she would have been proud of Trent if he had beaten her.
I mean, I feel like their set history, it's gone John's way.
Yes, but
There is a bit of pride in Claire that she just really does not want to lose.
that's what I mean. Yeah. And also historically, at like smaller events, yes, it's very John favored. But I know that when John was super active around Warehouse War 2, and that was when he was getting his best results, she beat him in pools, and he ended up drowning in pools at that tournament, which was like an insane upset at the time, like super insane. And at the time, Warehouse War was not what it is now. So like, you know, nowadays, like John missing top 48 or whatever at Warehouse War would not be crazy, but at that time it was nuts. She got upset by some Fox who was underseeded in winners, and then lost to Claire like very convincingly 3-0. So it was like it was a big deal at the time.
Is it strange to say that this is kind of even?
The matchup?
No, I mean the percentages. I don't feel like the percent really matters at the moment.
Oh, no, I don't either. I think Nana being alive matters a lot.
Yeah.
I think that Claire does not have like the super like laser handoffs that like would be really helpful here.
Look at Nana go.
She's out there doing stuff.
She's just fully, like, she's synced, but she's trying to get back as well. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, her, well, apparently you don't need it. Apparently you can just do whatever you want and it will work.
I will say Link is a little bit more forgiving of a weight.
Apparently very forgiving.
Yeah. But like specifically for handoffs, his tumble animation is not the worst thing that Claire's had to hand off.
Yeah. I played Moth at Tipped Off, and now I believe that Tipped Off that handoffs are actually just wobbling.
Yeah. I mean, especially like it's impressive enough, but it's like on Marth specifically because he's so tiny in his tumble.
Yeah.
Or when he gets grabbed.
I was like, I'm used to them missing at least one, but that said, I was just like, I guess they're just never gonna miss.
Yeah, I guess I'm just stuck here.
Yeah.
Classic 4-bomb setup.
Yeah.
Just trying not to engage with the ice.
I really, like, obviously I dislike a lot of things about like I'm a low tier hater, but one of the things I dislike most that people don't talk about is how difficult it is to challenge his hack stash bomb.
Yeah.
Like without LGL, that can be like legitimately like very difficult to deal with. Wow, that's certainly
trade.
game one, almost certainly, unless Claire gets a big grab.
That's so dumb. Why can you hit Nana before the FB starts? He shouldn't even exist, really.
She should not exist.
Yeah.
She should simply become intangible the entirety. Actually, no, that's how it works in P+. It's very used to work in P+, and I do not want that.
Yeah.
We used to have an Ice Climbers called Moriarty in Kentucky, and he was so sure that we should just ban wobbling, but mod the game to be like P+, so that they could both grab the ledge, and that would be a good compromise. And instead, we just banned wobbling.
Yeah.
But that was always very interesting to me.
I'm very surprised that didn't do the weird fucking platform shit when Nana upthrows.
Yes, and you just warp onto the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your ECB just gets fucked around with. I still have muscle memory to this day to do slide offs from that.
That's really cool. I don't think it's really happened to me that much. Yeah. The game was looked more convincing for John than it really was because of that gimp. And normally with matchups that feature gimps, you're like, okay, that just might happen every game, but I don't think that's going to happen every game here.
I don't think that Nair is going to be a consistent setup.
Yeah.
Okay. This is obviously the IC's auto select.
Yeah, stage.
But I don't feel like it's that bad.
Yeah,
it's
for Link,
flat.
yeah, it's very flat. He's not really platform camping them, mostly. He wants to projectile camp them, and there's a lot of space to projectile camp them here.
And it's like, IC's like range of movement is so limited. It's just straight horizontal.
Yeah.
There's no real approaching aerials. Like, I guess...
How much is this good for, though?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is pretty good. Never mind, we mashed out.
Was that mash out or did she drop it? I think she just dropped it, right? Okay,
No, I think we mashed out.
No,
setup. It's
no
not
kill.
gonna kill this fat ass.
Yeah. Yeah, just gotta treat it like Falcon. We talked about
Yeah.
that last time John was on stream.
By the way, Squallhammer, the icy side B,
Uh-huh.
so infuriating to have to deal with if you're not exactly Marth.
Yeah. Even with Mars sometimes, honestly, it's kind of annoying.
How did he go unpunished for grabbing and down throwing there?
I have no idea.
Some throws, Claire will complain a lot about how some characters just have really good throws against ices.
Yeah.
Like Fox down throw is
Yeah,
one where
it's
she's like, that's
impossible.
insane.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was just a missed opportunity.
Tennessee has this like belief. Well, okay.
Hell yeah, that was a
So,
wobble.
a gift, you know, in the other direction of this game. They just believe F throwing ices with spaces is so strong, and it is good. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, down throwing them is also really
Throwing them
good.
is really good.
Yeah.
You should eat ice cereal, Joe. That's a
What
good
is it?
idea.
That did not work out how I thought it would.
No.
No part of that interaction. Yeah, we gotta go into the lab, just to stop John from like hack stash bomb pulling on us all the time.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way.
I mean, surely a blizzard, no? Like.
Yeah, there's got to be a way.
Yeah, Joe, it is. It's just ice and water in a bowl. Not ice with milk. No, you're a freak for that one. I feel like my suggestion was very normal. Claire having a solid lead here.
Yeah. Almost kind of got come back on that last stock, but you know, cleans it up. Okay, we have now won across the stage and done smash attack 3 times in a row. We need to chill.
Yep. That was an insane mana grab.
Yeah. Was that? I don't think that was player control.
No, it was
Yeah.
definitely a desync. I will say, Ices actually have a pretty good game edge guarding against lane.
Yeah, compared to a lot of characters.
Or Z dropping, giving it to Nana, that's sick.
I didn't know you could do that.
You know, I'll be real, I didn't either. And I've played this matchup before.
Alright,
Yeah.
Ices. Yeah, those ice blocks seem very difficult to time, but when they work, they work. That should be. Oh,
No.
we miss it just a little bit. That was hard. Nana was not quite set up.
Yeah, it was kind of like a panic, like, let me try and get Nana back here.
Oh,
Oh god.
okay, that should be it. You have to up smash. Yeah.
Is our
Okay.
C stick? What's going on here?
What's
Usually
going
we're
on?
little.
You just gotta press a button. All right, flick the stick, I guess. I didn't know we had a logo. That's cool.
Yeah, right. That Jay made that.
Oh, that's nice.
Because it was just the PNG of the rat with the crown.
Graphic design is his passion.
You know, that's true.
I don't know if that's true. That's a me, but. Okay, so John said we're camping.
Dreamland, I can see why. I mean, you don't want to go to FOD.
I feel like, honestly, Battlefield's probably the best Link stage. I'm trying to pick one.
Yeah.
But he already won there, so.
Ooh,
That was very scary.
that was very spooky.
That was a game over. Go next.
If John just upbeat there, I think Claire was legitimately dead.
Just dead, yeah. Angle that sends out is just demonic.
Now, one thing about Link is he doesn't struggle to split up Ices, but he
Yeah.
does struggle to put on enough percent to kill Nana before getting traded.
Yeah.
Insane jab, just stood there. Also, Icy's back air insanely good in this matchup if you can clip Link with it.
Honestly, I think Icy's back air is insanely good
It's
in
so
general.
good.
Like, probably, like, people have become wise to how good their up air is. They've always known how good the down smash is. That's
I'm
huge.
taking that trade.
That's huge.
I'm taking that trade, especially if you have a chain grab against this character.
Yeah. That you
Good
get to
punish.
do right now.
Here we go. Yeah.
So, historically, I've seen Claire drop these chain grabs a lot, but today, she's kind of seemed to, you know, well,
It's a little tricky. I mean, Ices don't have the best initial dash, so if they DI full out, it's kind of hard.
so dumb that he can do that. All right, but, you know, it's fine for John. He's not really that far in the hole.
Yeah.
32%. He's not a lead.
Oh, what? John went to the fucking bomb factory.
Yeah.
There was just nothing on the platform for him.
Really, really good snipe there. Yeah, I don't think you can really
Good
do a
slip
lot
hog.
there.
Oh, that would have been sick.
Yeah, if she had gotten that would have been one of the tournament highlights. Oh, okay. So,
Sure.
another thing I hate, let's talk about things I hate about one of these characters. Icy's mistech is 4 billion times more menacing than any other characters.
Yeah. I mean, if Nana's not in mistech, then
Yeah.
you know
You
you're
just kinda have to
dealing
leave it
with
alone.
a blizzard.
Oh, that was a I know. I played this character for many years, and I know up B.
I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like you absolutely could have saved Nana there. She wasn't in tumble. Like, she wasn't too far connected for up B, but you went for Lincoln's.
So I think it was the wrong decision. I think you're right about that. But I do think it speaks well to Claire's confidence level that she says, okay, I can get this without Nana.
Yeah, I don't need it. Honestly, Claire becomes like a 10 times better player without Nana.
Yes. I think Claire's just like a very underrated player once she's playing
Hell yeah,
Sopo.
we're charging that down smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I think she has a very, very strong grasp of what her character wants to do. It's just whether or not she has the necessarily the time put back in to catching up with her thoughts.
Yeah.
Do you see the bomb?
Yes. Did it become a bomb chew from Legend of Zelda?
Then
I those are from
guarantee
later
that's
games.
what that glitch is called.
I bet. That sounds like something that Link Mates would call it.
That's something that Team
Oh
Plasma
no.
Oh,
That's okay. Another insane gimp. Every game so far has featured one of those low percent SDs or gimps that really kind of like determine the complexion of the game. I'm saying that a little prematurely here, but
I mean, this is still anyone's game.
Yeah.
All it takes is literally one grab. Up air's so big there. It lasted so long. It hit both of them at 2 different seconds.
I remember when I was like first exposed to John, and I would think like he's so good at juggling with this like bad up air, and then I tried it. I was like, no, it's just very easy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's tragic.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We did the delay refresh. The bomb hits Popo. Nana snags the ledge, and Claire's dead.
Yeah, just I don't think there's
so
anything
tragic.
she could do there.
That is so gross.
Yeah, they're talking about it
right
now.
now.
John explaining the interaction. He knows what happened.
John knows everything because I play a mid tier. Look at me. I know everything about the game.
Who do you think Claire will go? I don't like Stadium here personally.
I don't like Stadium at all. I think it's a FOD angle. I know you don't want to deal with the up. It's either FOD or Yoshi's, and I know you don't want to deal with FOD because of the top plat, but you get the platforms. Like, once the platforms go down, you get a mini FD, and the platform being smaller makes it easier to shark with up air.
I just don't think Link is that effective at camping top platform versus Ices. I think up air is so good for them. Yeah, I think I agree. I think it's a small. Well, she does go Stadium.
We go to Link's best stage.
Yeah, I do not like this at all. But you know, it's hardly an auto win. So.
No, it's certainly not, and it is still FD with a little platforms. So.
However, she has taken
an
entire Nana and 80% with no answer.
And no jump, apparently.
0 to death. Very protracted 0 to death, but 0 to death nonetheless.
Oh no.
That freeze with Popo there says a lot. And what it says is not good.
I think that was a rough way for Claire mentally to start the game.
It would be a rough way for anybody to start the game.
Yeah. I mean, losing any stock to Link feels bad enough. Losing one within like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Roll back into it.
This is looking very bad for the Ice Climbers.
Yeah. I mean, no lead is really safe, but if you're coming down directly on top of the Bobo stick move.
Yeah. That was rough. And he's right back to the bomb factory.
Yep. We're just
working
no
9
one
to
in
5.
Tennessee can do anything about that, I guess.
I can't. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what Mark's supposed to do.
I've got a million sets against Sean. I was one season tournament. I have no idea.
20, he goes up there. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, with this kind of lead and with Claire playing kind of stutters in our play that she is, you kind of feel invincible if you're the other player.
You do feel the pressure. Because it's like, this is where Claire's going to start swinging more. Because she wants to make up for like anything she's lost.
Yeah, but
you're not going to be able to get to Nana.
Doesn't matter, you kill Popo. Now it's 4 to 1.
This is brutal, but I mean, it's 4 grabs, realistically.
It is unfortunately with the way Claire's been playing their grabs, it's not 4 grabs.
Yeah.
Even if she was still playing way she wasn't at the beginning of the set.
Huh? Is this
Nana has the grab? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Good ledge dash.
Good, insanely good ledge dash. Good F tilt too.
Yeah.
Oh.
That will probably
God,
be Nana's life or not. You know, John gets a little overzealous there, but he's got the lead to play with.
I mean, he's got such a huge lead. You might as well.
Yeah. There's really very little that can go wrong for him at this point.
Yeah.
That